Alright folks, I'm heading out to find something special today, a mobile lab van. And there she is. Look at that thing, abandoned in the middle of nowhere, covered in rust and who knows what else. My mission is simple, get this van rolling out of here, fix it up, and actually drive it. This looks straight out of New Mexico desert, the kind of RV you'd see parked behind some sketchy motel off the highway. Who drove this thing? How long has it been sitting here? And what exactly were they cooking inside? Let me check these tires first. If they're completely shot, we're not going anywhere today. The whole body is covered in this white crusty layer. Could be lime, could be something worse. I really don't want to know. Nature is already taking over. Grass everywhere, dandelions pushing through. This thing has been here for years. Okay, time to go inside. This is where things get interesting, and probably toxic. Look at this setup, shelves with containers, buckets everywhere, plants growing through the floor, charming. I have my gloves on, no way I'm touching anything in here with bare hands. Safety first. Fire extinguisher on the floor, that's reassuring. They knew things could go wrong in here. More bottles with strange liquids everywhere. Whew, that sharp chemical smell is already hitting hard. Now these bottles on the shelf, red and green liquids with labels. Zone 67, very official looking. Looks like these are some kind of industrial chemicals or toxic substances. Let me take a closer look at this one. The seal is still intact, someone left in a hurry. Tubing everywhere, a distillation setup maybe, classic underground lab stuff. Whoa, those are flashy sunglasses. Feels like I've seen a pair just like that on a famous TV show character before. And that hat looks familiar too. Say his name in the comments if you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, the hat is pretty awesome. Anyway, let's keep moving. What is this? Some sketchy shards on a tray. Those flasks were definitely part of the process. Pouring something into something. Chemistry 101 for criminals. An entire lab full of illegal substances. But why would someone leave all of this completely unattended? The chemical smell is incredibly sharp and overpowering. I'm standing right in the middle of someone's illegal empire, in sandals. Air conditioning unit up here. They needed to control temperature for the process. Smart setup, actually. This unit is connected to some ventilation tubes. They had to manage fumes, basic safety for very unsafe activities. This fridge is supposed to be filled with little bags of crystals and powders. If the police catch me anywhere near this stuff, I'm seriously done for. This pot has dark liquid in it. Stains everywhere. The smell must have been unbelievable when this was active. Look at this organizer with bottles. This grows to look like a professional kitchen. More containers to check. The amount of equipment in this van is actually impressive. Terrifying, but impressive. Lab glassware everywhere. Beakers, test tubes, flasks. Someone knew what they were doing in here. Now I'm handling some of these blue shards. With gloves, obviously. This is evidence of what went down. More crystal manipulation. Whoever worked here spent hours doing exactly this, day after day. Alright, and let's see what happens if we try this. My gosh, never try this. The whole setup is laid out here. Scales, bottles, containers, everything needed for production. Digital scales, 10 kilogram capacity, for measuring very precise amounts. Looks like the criminals were packaging these blue things into small zip bags. What's this paper? Let me read it. Say my name. Well, that's dramatic. Someone had a sense of humor about their illegal activities. Alright, enough with the lab tour. Time to check if this thing can actually move. Let's look at the mechanicals. Looks like this is supposed to go on the gear shifter handle. That's right. Now let's take a look under the hood and check the engine. Alright, looks like the distributor cap has somehow vanished. Now checking the cab. This steering wheel has seen better days, but it might still work. Actually, no, the steering system is wrecked. The wheels won't even turn anymore. This component here is part of the ignition system, testing if it still has any life left in it. Putting this in here, okay, fuel lines are connected. But where are the spark plugs? Here's one. Someone shoved it into the cigarette lighter. Weird. I'm guessing the battery is supposed to be sitting right here, and there's no battery. Alright, so where did all this stuff disappear to? Where am I even supposed to look now? Why was the spark plug even in there? This van just keeps getting more mysterious. Alright, now I need a proper spark plug wrench to tighten these plugs back in place. Let's see what we're working with here. Socket set with everything I need. Wrenches, ratchets, extensions. Now I can actually do some work. Back to the engine bay, using these tools to start tightening things up. Give me a minute, I'll tighten everything up. The ignition system is one of the most critical parts of any vehicle. Checking the oil level with the dipstick now. Judging by the dipstick, the oil level actually looks pretty good. But the color and condition of this oil definitely don't look good to me. Installing and securing my own battery now. Let's see if this thing finally comes back to life. Alright, the battery is in place and the terminals are connected. Time to see if we've got any power. Oh, and here's the ignition wire. It connects the ignition coil directly to the distributor. Wait, but the distributor cap itself is missing. Without it, the ignition system won't work at all. Where could it be? Who hid it? I need to look around carefully. Oh, there it is. But why would someone hide it all the way down here? Putting the distributor cap back on and reconnecting all the ignition wires. While I'm reconnecting everything, tell me in the comments, have you guys watched Breaking Bad? What do you think about the show? Okay, hold on. Where's the ignition key? And where am I even supposed to insert it in this van? There's some kind of switch here with exposed wires hanging out. Oh wait, I've got power now. Door panel inspection. Red cable running through rotting wood frame. Electrical work ahead. Looks like this switch is our ignition system. We've got spark now, but I still need to close the circuit somehow. We got it running. Fuel delivery seems to be working perfectly. I'll back up a little and try to get this thing off the bushes. Alright, let's check the condition of the bumper and headlights now. One of the headlights is damaged pretty badly. Alright, now I need to figure out what's wrong with the steering system. The mechanism came disconnected. Probably happened when the van crashed into those bushes. I need to reconnect it, but it's stuck. Maybe if I turn the steering wheel a little, it'll slide back into place. Yeah, that's helping. Hold on. Yeah, perfect. Got it back into place. Alright, now I just need to tighten this nut and secure the whole steering assembly back together. Holding it in place to get better contact while I tighten everything down. Alright, that actually feels pretty solid and secure now. Putting the tools away for now, everything seems to be holding together nicely. Alright, enough repairs. Let's finally take this thing out for a test drive. Hands on the wheel. I can actually grip it and feel resistance. The steering linkage is responding. Engine's running, backing up slowly now and getting ready for the first real test drive. Honestly, there's barely any room left in the cabin with the engine sitting right in the middle like this. Driving position ready, hand on the controls. Let's see if this rolling chemistry set wants to cooperate. Full view through the windshield, dandelions and grass everywhere. Here we go. Checking the mirror, completely covered in moss. I'll be using my neck a lot for this drive. Alright, that's enough. This illegal lab van is officially back on the road. The van is actually moving. After all that work, we're mobile. Side view of our lab on wheels. Dirty, crusty, but somehow still rolling. Victory. Front view now, both headlights intact. The grille is holding together. Not bad for years of neglect. The motor stopped knocking once it warmed up. Transmission shifts through gears. Suspension handles the bumps. Mission accomplished, folks. From abandoned crime scene to mobile restoration project. Subscribe if you want to see what happens next with this crazy van.